Hey, have you ever been caught thinking about someone's age? I'm guessing you probably have. Well, in this short little series that I'm doing on ageism and age discrimination, I'm looking at age from different perspectives and angles. And in today's video, I'm going to share a story about someone much younger than me and their perception on age. So please stay till the end, subscribe, and when you get to the end, if you want to book a strategy session with me, please feel free to do that. Well, I'm calling out someone who is related to me and happens to be a server in a restaurant this summer for his summer job. And when I asked this relative, well, how's it going with your summer job? And I was just trying to get a little information about, who and how and what he'd grown and gained. And I said, well, who's your favorite, person to wait on? And what have you learned from them? And, he talked about when young people come in or friends that come in and he gets to wait on them. And I said, well, what else have you learned this summer? And he said, well, I've learned that I don't like waiting on old people. Old people shouldn't even be allowed to come out to the restaurant. I was like, whoa, that is a lot. My reaction wasn't quite that big because I wanted to go deeper into this. Because you see, age discrimination is one of the last discriminations that we still have not deemed, socially unacceptable. We've made so many strides in, curbing discrimination and the way we talk about people who are different than us. But age still seems to be one of those places where we're allowed to go. So I wanted to help this young relative kind of sort through those feelings. So I said, well, why do you say that? Why so much animosity towards waiting on older patrons? And he said, well, they don't have self-awareness. They ask for too many things. They don't leave big tips. Well, some of that may have been true, but I tried to change and shift his mindset a bit by saying, yes, but don't you think maybe as a server, you're there to help them with that? And not every, customer that comes in the restaurant is going to be easy. As soon as I said that, he shifted to telling a story about a family that came in with 3 children under 5. And he started talking about them and the mess they made and how they didn't order kids' meals for them. And he doesn't make tips off of them when they don't order, big checks. I get it. I get that in his role, he's there to make money. But it reminded me that you're in a role of service. And when I switched the conversation back to serving and serving elders and what he was there to do, I did see a little spark kind of go off when he compared and thought about the 2 different types of people that might need more service. He is a server. So I said, have a little patience, have a little grace with those people. They want to go out to eat as well. And your role may just change their day, change their attitude. It's not always about the tip. And that's what I kind of tried to relay. So I'm hoping this story kind of helps you think about the next time you might be standing in line waiting for something, and there might be an elderly person who needs more service. Or you might encounter someone who doesn't understand the latest technology and they might need a little bit more explanation. We can all step into that role of service when we change our mindsets and shift away from having some of those thoughts that someone who's older just might not be as, with it or able, or we don't have time for them. Those are all forms of age discrimination. So I hope this video helped you think about maybe the way you're approaching elders and what different types of approaches and mindset you could take around ageism. This is Kathy Perry, corporate energy expert, helping you and your teams energize so you can serve with joy.